Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR Heat 3! And in this episode of our season with Kyle Busch's number 18 Pedigree Toyota Camry, we're going to be completing race 26 of 36, the final race of the regular season at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the Big Machine 400 at the Brickyard. So this race doesn't matter at all. The last one didn't really matter at all too, but of course it was a throwback weekend. This one is a crown jewel in NASCAR, even though it's not even entertaining in reality. I usually have a lot of fun coming here in these games. It's quite the challenge. I was trying to record it a while ago. I put it on setup 5, and this car was way too freaking tight. Like, it just didn't want to do anything. So I don't know if I put it on setup 6 or setup 7, it might actually work or what, but I'm going to try to make it possible to do good in this race and just have some fun, because if it doesn't matter, we're just coming here to race and have fun, but like, we should at least be able to do that. So, yeah, going into this, Kevin Harvick is locked into first place, and Martin Truex Jr. is locked in behind me. We're stuck in second place just from how the points shook out. Kevin Harvick is the only driver to have reached 1,000 points in the regular season. And we have one race left, so, I mean, I'll get there, but we know Truex isn't going to. Just me and Kevin Harvick reaching 1,000 points. Cool. This paint scheme sucks. Maybe I should have chosen a better paint scheme to give myself better luck, but so far, this terrible pedigree car is, it's not helping out. I mean, I like the Pedigree logo, and I like what the company does, but why does it have to be this ugly shade of yellow? I'd really appreciate it if the back stretch was not white. I hate that. That is the most annoying thing that this game could possibly do. Especially at this frickin' track, where I really need to slow down a lot and hit my mark in turn 3, but I can't do it properly half the frickin' time in qualifying, because the track is white. And it's even worse in this camera angle, to be honest. But I hate this. This is so freaking. This is just one freaking huge pet peeve. Does the track really look like this in turn 3 in reality? Whenever they do qualifying at 11 in the morning or 10 in the morning, whenever the hell this session is happening, because I would really like to know if it's this much of a problem. You're trying to go to the corner, but the whole freaking track is white. Usually the sun glare in your eyes, not the track. I don't know. This freaking paint scheme. Can my car please stop turning right in the straightaways? Gosh, that is so freaking annoying. 48, 8, 18th. If we're lucky, someone in front of us can get sent to the back. I need to see the starting lineup. Oh, we got Chase Elliott starting all the way in the middle of the field, so that's terrible. Kevin Harvick 4th, and that's really all I'm really concerned about. I just keep my eye on Kevin Harvick for no reason, to be honest, because we can't catch him. So at this point, I just want to come to this race these guys, and see who wins, see where we can finish. Yeah, I'm on setup 7 loose. Yeah, like I said, I tried setup 5 a while ago, and that didn't go well, so I'm not even trying setup 6. I'm going setup 7 because the car was that freaking tight. Now, if the car is tight now, then their cars just naturally turn better than mine. Unfortunately, we're still on the outside, but I guess I could get to the inside if I could clear Jamie McMurray to start here. Just like always, the field is splitting into like freaking 4 lanes of traffic. Weird like that. Okay, we're clearing Jamie McMurray, that's good. Having a really good start, actually. We're underneath Kyle Larson now. And into 15th place, just like that. And into 14th place. I mean, my race didn't start like this a while ago whenever I tried it with the 5th setup. But, we haven't gone to a full speed corner just yet. Get behind Ryan Blaney. Try to get a run. I have to be side by side going to almost every corner during this race, so I might as well start now. Why is freaking Trevor Bayne going so damn slow? Okay, I wasn't sure. That is Trevor Bayne. Okay, setup 7 is definitely different from setup 5 because the back end is constantly just kind of wobbling back and forth. Oh, that's right. Here at Indy, they do that thing where they slow down coming off of turn 3. Okay, trying to get behind Ryan Blaney so this guy doesn't get to my outside, Kyle Larson. Golly, Trevor Bayne, you are so freaking slow. I want to pass Ryan Blaney, but I can't because Trevor Blaney is slow as all crap. So this is just what we're going to have to do. Kind of stupid and messy, but that's all I really had. Letting off the gas for turn 2. Letting off the gas for a lot of turns because otherwise it would slide up the track naturally and hit him. It's just kind of the way things go. Can you guys pull me? I'm trying to keep up with them, but pull my way across the stretch. Okay, let off. As long as I'm keeping up with them, that was a really good corner. I'm so much better whenever I don't have a car on my outside. I'm absolutely terrible when I have a car on my inside. Don't even get me started with that shit. I messed up turn 3 bad right there, but we got the trap, so we're good. It's just, we're all side by side. don't like racing side by side this freaking track in this game because the physics engine just destroys everything. I can't even see turn 1. I hate whenever I can't see a turn because there are that many cars in front of me. Like, it's such a mess. This is not the kind of track to have this much traffic in front of you. I don't know if there's a different camera angle to make it easier to see like that. I'm side draft Austin Dillon. I get myself 12th place. He has more straightaway speed than me because right now, I mean, like, we're side by side with him, and I have a draft of Eric Jones, and he has one too, and then I keep on side drafting him, but after I side draft him, he starts to pull away back ahead of me again. It's like he's about to pull away, and then he checks up in turn 3 like they do. Okay, I've got Jimmy Johnson's draft. Jimmy Johnson won at Darlington, by the way, in his 2012 throwback, because that's a thing. Great run the front stretch. Ugh, mashing the brakes a ton going into turn 1. So Jimmy Johnson was able to get back clear of us. We're making it work. A really good run through that corner, but you got nowhere to go because it tightens up and pushes into Jimmy Johnson. I'm having a hard time sitting behind these guys. The car likes to veer off in random directions whenever I'm not touching the analog stick. It's kind of stupid, but it's the way it works. Do I have enough grip to just stay underneath him? I don't know. And if he leaves the bottom open going to turn 3 right here, there we go. Into 10th place. Kind of bumping into him here and there. I can't even see where I'm going right now. There is someone in front of my TV screen. Holy shit. Jimmy Johnson, you almost got yourself killed. I mean, it wouldn't be your fault. But, yeah. We're going to slow it down. And I'm trying to clear Jimmy Johnson. And now I'm 3 wide passing Ryan Newman. That was the move of the race. It was a silly, dirty move, but it was the move of the race. Now, I can't pass Jimmy Johnson, even though I'm on the inside. What is this NASCAR Heat 3? Aye. This ain't no double lane track. This is a bottom lane track all the freaking way. Come on. Okay. Hard into turn 3. Pushing in Jimmy Johnson a little. Eric Jones gives me a little shove to help me out. I didn't need it, but thank you. And finally, actually completely clear of Jimmy Johnson. And this is the last lap of the stage, so we're going to get 9th in the first stage. I'm assuming they're not taking pit stops after stage 1, so we will be starting on the inside of stage 2. Unless they are taking pit stops, I don't freaking know. It's got all this freaking information. Nope, they are taking pit stops. The right side's really worn, the left side's not so much. I don't think I want to risk it, take 4 tires and lose all my positions. I'd probably wind up being like all the way back at last. Something tells me that they are just taking right side tires. Could be wrong. Okay, I'll get half a can of fuel, make it to the end of the next stage. I don't want to get more than necessary. And I'm in 8th place now, so they took way more, more conservative, less conservative. I don't know. At stage 2, randomly ends in the blink of an eye off of turn 4. Kevin Harvick has just been watching my ass for the past 3 laps, and nothing really came of it. So, the left sides are really, really freaking worn right now, and then I have to get some right side tires, of course. I have to get 4 tires, and hopefully they use the same strategy they just did a while ago, because that would suck. I mean, sure, get stage points and everything, so that's cool, but I never really know. So we'll get our 4 tires, and enough fuel to bring it all the way to 10 laps to get us to the end of the race. And I'm still the leader. I have fresh tires, so I should be able to win this race now, because I was just doing all of that. Oh, here comes Kevin Harvick on the outside, and once he's there, it's going to be hard to get through these next couple of corners. Unless I can just clear him through turn 2. I'm trying to, I can't. His car is better than mine on the outside at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Oh my goodness, NASCAR Heat 3. I just can't with this freaking game. Can I please get away from me? Just get away from me. Okay, letting off a bunch in turn 3, so I can not drive up into him. Here comes Truex on the outside. Okay, they're really slow in turn 3, or turn 4, whatever. I can't get the turns right. Now I'm bumping into him. Now, oh gosh, I don't want to go down pit road. I'm going down pit road. There goes the whole field driving around me. I am now in last place, a lap behind. All because Kevin Harvick touched my fucking car There's a caution. Probably for Corey LaJoy, because he's going down pit road. I'll get my lap back. And I guess I might be in like 39th because of Corey LaJoy. Could be wrong, because getting my lap back might not actually give me that position. I don't know. Got enough fuel for the end of the race, and it's green-white checkered. Maybe I could finish in the top 30 at best. Still get a few points. I'm trying to have a good restart here. Yeah, they didn't let me get around Corey LaJoy because getting my lap back didn't allow me to do that. So, of course, you know, I should know that part, but it just amazes me that I can be leading a race, and then in 1 second, I'm in last because somebody bumped into me. I bumped into him, but in the end, like, rubbing's racing. But that's just what that evolved into. Okay, slowing down for turn 3. I'm slowing down for turn 3 immensely, but washing up like crazy. I hate how tight this freaking race car is. This car is just not good on the freaking inside lane of this freaking track. Whenever there's traffic, it doesn't happen. I mean, I can take advantage of how slow they go in turn 4, but it's just there's so much traffic that I don't have anywhere to go aside from on the apron. I'm making up a bunch of ground right now with this restart. Okay, can we have another one? And it is the white flag, which doesn't make any sense, but knowing this game, it's not consistent. It doesn't actually have, you know, cautions in the race on the white flag most of the freaking time. So, if I'd be fortunate enough, that could happen and we get another restart. Is it Ben Rhodes right here, or Harrison Rhodes? I don't know. That's Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Maybe I can just... Yeah, maybe I could just do that, and... Okay, that didn't work. It didn't actually wreck him. Okay, stop touching me. I'm done with the touching shit. Okay, well, I'm going to get 28th? I guess we'll be getting 28th. We got around the corner. Okay, 27th? 27th? Get it. Pass him. Oh my gosh. The game wasn't sure, so I had to freeze up and think about it. Okay, we got 27th after being in first place, bumping into somebody, and in 1 second being in 40th. And now we're 27th. I don't even give a fucking shit. This race doesn't matter. Kevin Harvick won the race. Martin Truex Jr. won the first stage, and then I won the second stage, and I'm all the way back there. But Kevin Harvick won the race. Not surprised about anything. Congratulations. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the South Point Hotel and Casino 400 at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, where I'll be using the red Skittles paint scheme that we haven't used since Martinsville. Was thinking about using this at Indianapolis, but then I realized we haven't used the pedigree car either, and, you know, it's a terrible track for NASCAR, and then it's a terrible paint scheme, and it's like, okay, let's go ahead and use the darn thing, and we'll save this for the beginning of the playoffs. But, here are the standings right here now that the playoffs have begun. I am 15 points behind Kevin Harvick, and that's just because of the playoff points, of course. That's the advantage they give you, and that actually stays there through every round. Every time it restarts, they get that many more points than you, I believe. But, yeah, second place. And we could have had, you know, tied with him in the wins or gotten one more win than Kevin Harvick. But no, the game has to make sure that he beats me no matter what. That was bias on the game, letting him win that race. Like, it could have been Truex or somebody, not the guy that just knocked me clear down pit road with the dumb physics. Well, they don't have a playoff menu anymore because this is the playoffs right here. Usually, like, you press the square button or something like that, and then it takes you to playoff standings. But that's it. Next up, race 27 of 36, 10 to go. See you next time. That's that, and episode over.